like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Is there anybody there?
Don't answer that.
What do we know about vampires?
Isn't there some sort of rule that they can't come inside unless they're invited?
That ain't gonna work.
And not a single one looks like Jason Patrick.
Everyone all right?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
So, I have been sick, which means I'm reading a lot, because that's about all I really want to do. Yeah, it's watching some TV and mostly reading. So I picked up the Stephen King novella, The Body, from, I believe, where's my notes, 1982. This is the book that Stand By Me was based on. I've seen that movie many, many times, but I have yet to pick up the book and read it. But there's a new version of it, of the audiobook that just came out in March, that is read by Will Wheaton. That's a very meta there. So if you get the opportunity, try to get your hands on that particular version. If you've ever heard any of Will Wheaton's reads, you know he's fantastic. You know that he has just put so much into it. That this one was the way to go. There is definitely a lot more to the story. It does a lot more delving into Gordy's stories and that he's talking about, because there's a lot. I would say good half of the book is Gordy telling stories, or him remembering back beyond or connected to what's kind of going on in the main story, about the four boys. There was some references that actually kind of surprised me that I didn't think would actually be there, which was kind of fun. As I said, my notebook, because I have to write everything down because I forget real easy. Obviously, this is taking place in Castle Rock, which I do not recall it actually being mentioned in the movie, but it's been a few years since I've seen it. There's references to The Shining, as they straight up and say, talk about The Shining. Cujo, as being, a dog that did a lot of destruction after, what happened, in The Body, and then Shawshank Redemption, which was kind of like, okay, this is, but Stephen King just creates, everything kind of tracks into each other in some way. I have yet to get through all of the Dark Tower series for reasons, but I do know it's like it is a King universe, but it's like this is definitely one of the definitive coming of age stories, and like I said, I hadn't read it before, and I felt it was I'm kind of kicking myself for not having tackled it prior. And the fact that it's the new version of the audiobook that just came out last month. Yay for the library. Yeah. I get a lot of books from the library and Libby. Because, to quote my mother, they buy them for you and they store them for you, and for the amount that I read and listen to audiobooks at work. Yeah, it's fantastic. But this one is Chef's Kiss story, the way Will Wheaton read it. This is 9 out of 10, if not 10 out of 10 for me. So for me personally, I loved this one. So quick paperwork on things. Definitely with some triggers on this one. Body count, just real quick, body count, there's just the one body. You know, but that character is dead before the book even starts. But triggers is racism, and there's quite a bit of it. Talk of SA, homophobia, and a lot of bullying and gaslighting connected to the bullying.